Dodgers' Yasiel Puig is tearing up the lead. Tonight on WGN America, Travis Wood and the Cubs look to tame the rookie sensation live from Dodger Stadium. Cubs, Dodgers. Tonight, 10 East, 7 West on WGN America. Law and Order Criminal Intent. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. on WGN America. Following is a presentation of WGN Sports.
Dodger Stadium on a hot late August evening. We're set for Chicago Cubs baseball on WGN Sports. Game 2 of a 3-game series. We welcome Cub fans from all over the country watching on WGN America, America's home for baseball. And if you'd like a news and weather update, WGN's 9 o'clock news is online right now on WGNTV.com. And on CLTV, we'll also have a full report, as usual, after the game on Channel 9. Great to have you with us, as always. Jim Deshaies, Len Casper, 6-2, the Dodgers a winner last night. And, partner, the Dodgers have gone from one of the worst teams in baseball to one of the best in just over 2 months.
Yeah, let's turn the page back and look at the standings from June 22nd. You see the Dodgers were a mess, 31-42, dead last in the NL West, 9.5 games off the pace. A lot of talk about Don Mattingly's job being in jeopardy. Look at today now, 77-54, a 9.5 game lead over Arizona as they're cruising to the postseason.
Yeah, you see, they have a chance to finish the season with the best mark in baseball right now, trailing only the Atlanta Braves, their magic number to clinch the division all the way down to 23. And the two guys probably most responsible, at least for the offense here during this stretch, Yasiel Puig and Hanley Ramirez.
Yeah, you know, they brought Puig up. Hanley Ramirez came off the DL, and they both just went nuts, basically. Puig was banging the ball all over the ballpark. Hanley Ramirez has put up very good numbers, and they've been good against the Cubs. Puig, 9 out of 15 against the Cubs so far with the series back in Chicago. And last night, Hanley Ramirez, he's got a hit in 6 of his last 7 games against the Cubs. They both went deep in the ball game last night.
It feels like an offensive night because it is hot and humid here in L.A., but Dodger Stadium normally at night not known for offense, especially when you have guys like Clayton Kershaw and Travis Wood on the mound. We will preview tonight's pitching matchup when we return.
Parks and Recreation is coming to WGN America, the comedy that exudes charm, according to the Wall Street Journal.
Team Nope, because they're the best. Everybody's the best. We're all winners.
A top-tiered comedy touts the Hollywood Reporter.
Boom! I win!
And a show that Slant Magazine says has some of the sharpest writing and possibly the best ensemble acting of any sitcom currently on the air. Whew!
I can't look away. It's amazing.
Parks and Recreation starts September 9th at 8 on WGN America.
Switch on the summer mindset with Bud Light Lime. It's the great taste of Bud Light with a refreshing twist of 100% natural lime flavor.
Baby, it's all sweet with me.
Bud Light Lime. Switch on summer.
You really couldn't come at a better time. These Chevys are moving fast.
I'll take that Malibu.
Yeah, excuse me. The Equinox in Atlantis Blue was mine.
I was here first. It's mine.
I called about that one. It's mine.
Mine.
It's mine.
Actually, it's mine.
It's mine.
Better get going. It's the Chevy Labor Day sale.
The Chevy Labor Day sale. Just announced $500 Labor Day cash now through September 3rd on most 2013 Chevrolet vehicles.
September 17th.
You heard anything about the new captain?
Robot captain engaged.
Is that what you think?
Hey, new captain alert.
That's a terrible robot voice.
Yep.
Solving the crime is his job.
Ma'am, if you could just get down or ignore me and continue shopping.
Dealing with him is everyone else's.
Yes, he did get away, but some bonus good news. I got you hazelnut. A little spoon there.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine premieres Tuesday, September 17th on Fox.
Chicago Cubs baseball, brought to you by Bud Light Music First. It's the sound of history being made. Here we go. Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer or go to shophonda.com for current offers. And by AT&T. Find out what's possible with products and services from AT&T. Rethink possible. JD's favorite type of matchup, lefty night here at Dodger Stadium. It'll be all-star Travis Wood for the Cubs.
Against all-star Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Obviously a tough matchup. Clayton Kershaw leading the league in ERA again. But first we take a look at Travis Wood. Run support has been a huge problem for him. 2.84 runs per 9 innings, lowest among major league qualifiers. That's not likely to get any better tonight with Kershaw on the mound. Looking to lead the league in ERA for the third consecutive year. That has rarely been done. He has an ERA just a little above 1 in the second half of the season.
So Wood and Kershaw, the great pitching matchup. And as we go to break, the Dodgers getting so many contributions, especially from their shortstop, Hanley Ramirez, who homered last night. Yasiel Puig went deep as well in their 6-2 win. The Cubs try to beat them for the first time this year when we come back.
You're eating all the ammo, sir.
Here we go. Block and launch.
Remember your training. Your whole life has been leading to this moment.
The baby's in there?
Yep.
How'd that happen?
Some things are hard for kids to digest. Rice Krispies are easy because they're made of rice, which is gentle on tummies. It's simple as...
Crack Pop Rice Krispies.
Chicken for a buck.
Huh. Wendy's Monterey Ranch. Also a buck. Winner.
It's back. Wendy's Monterey Ranch Crispy Chicken. Crispy and delicious. Now just 99 cents.
Now that's better.
There's a story behind the fresh taste of Philadelphia cream cheese. We make it daily using fresh, local milk, real cream, and absolutely no preservatives. When it comes to fresh taste, Philadelphia sets the standard.
Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl is back. Unlimited breadsticks and salad, plus never-ending combinations of pasta and sauce, just $9.99. And even unlimited meatballs, sausage, or chicken for $2.99. It's all unlimited when you go Olive Garden.
A comedy that exudes charm, says the Wall Street Journal. Parks and Recreation is coming to WGN America. The hit show starring Amy Poehler. Parks and Recreation, Monday starting September 9th.
Chicago Cubs baseball in high definition on WGN TV is brought to you by Xfinity, your home for the most live sports.
Cedric King, accompanied by Tommy.
Gary Cedarstrom, the crew chief, will call balls and strikes. Kerwin Danley at first, Lance Barksdale at second. Victor Pazza is over at third. The weather, it is pretty hot and some humidity here. 44% feels like more than that. Yeah, 77 actually does feel hot for Los Angeles. Now the Cubs batting order. It's brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Castro, Barney, Navarro. You see a bunch of right-handed hitters. Navarro, the switch batter, who will hit right-handed. Donnie Murphy at third. Junior Lake in center. Cody Ransom, a rare start at first for Anthony Rizzo. McDonald in left. Gillespie over in right. And another right-handed hitter, Travis Wood, the pitcher.
Take a look at the Dodgers defensively this evening. Crawford, Ethier, Puig cover the outfield. Ramirez and Ellis up the middle. Uribe had the night off last night. Back in there at third tonight. Adrian Gonzalez plays first. A.J. Ellis does the catching tonight for Clayton Kershaw. 13-7, 172. The best ERA in all of baseball. 3-1 lifetime against the Cubs with a 161. Fastball, slider, curveball, change. Tall order to get to Clayton Kershaw here in 2013. And early on, he was pitching well, but very little run support. Now he's pitching lights out, plus they're scoring runs for him. That's a bad combination here are the opposing hitters.
Cubs still have not beaten the Dodgers this year. In fact, they've dropped 8 in a row going back to last year. Very tall order here tonight, but it is baseball. You never know, and the Cubs have Travis Wood on the mound. So if he is on his game, this could be a pretty low-scoring affair.
I figure you're going to win this game. You're going to have to win 2-1, 3-2, something like that. You never know. That's the expectation for this kind of a matchup. Zach Greinke was dominant last night for the Dodgers, and now you got to deal with Kershaw.
So Castro leading off for the 7th consecutive game. He has continued to struggle from this spot as he looks at a strike. Just 6 for 29 over those 6 contests. Chased one in the dirt. Kershaw working quickly. Here's the pitch. Bounce to third. Fair ball. Juan Uribe's had a really nice defensive year over third. The former shortstop. One away.
Uribe has very good hands. The Dodgers have made their fair share of errors this year, and a couple of clubs have made more. Uribe pretty steady down there. Just 4 errors for him this year. Good strong arm to get Castro.
We'll bring up the second baseman, Darwin Barney. Batting second tonight. He's hit in 6 different spots in the order, all but the 3, 4, and 5 spots. 1 ball, no strikes.
And Darwin's been better against lefties, hitting .241 against southpaws, .217 overall. And this guy's just completely shut down left-handed batters, so I can understand why Dale's going with his all right-handed lineup tonight. Lefty's hitting .148 against him. He has not allowed a home run to a left-handed batter all year. There's the splits on Darwin.
On the outside corner, and it's 2-1. Since 1920, he's got the lowest career ERA with 1,000 innings and 100 starts. 2.61.
In the top 5, it's Kershaw, Whitey Ford, Sandy Koufax, Spud Chandler, and Jim Palmer. He's 25 years old.
He's got that toe tap. Hides the ball well. And that went out into right center for a base hit. So a 1-out single, and that'll bring up Deoner Navarro. Dale deciding to keep the lefties out of the lineup. Scherholtz, Rizzo, Bogusevic.
Puig reacting as if he thought he should have caught that ball.
Clayton Edward Kershaw from the Dallas area. That ball ripped into the corner, foul by the former Dodger Deanna Navarro.
Not a bad idea. Go up there hacking early. Get one to your liking. You might as well. You've been really good from this side of the plate. 388. Scramble mode. Look out, everybody. Calm down.
Concrete not very forgiving. The pitch. Curveball missed inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He talked about that toe tap, that little funky motion he does with his leg, and here from the stretch he takes his hands way up high before he comes set. I don't think there's any real value in that.
At one point, just a few years ago, this all-time series was tied. But the Dodgers have dominated the Cubs here lately. Time call. Dodgers currently 10 games over all time against the Cubs. And this goes back to 1890.
Big matchups between the bridegrooms and the orphans.
Curve 2-2.
Been a break-even proposition trying to run against Kershaw. 4 successful, 4 caught. Tough to get the jump on a lefty to begin with, and he uses that slide step.
Cubs couldn't get to Zach Greinke until the 9th inning last night in a 6-2 loss. This will get foul out of play behind first base. Greinke in a bid for a complete game got knocked out as Brian Bogusevic doubled with 2 outs in the 9th. Brian Wilson came on to get the final out.
Yeah, Greinke was the Saturday crossword and Kershaw's the Sunday crossword. Both difficult to solve, but Kershaw a little bit tougher.
Falls toward home plate, and another ball hit foul.
With each year that he's been in the league, he relies on his fastball just a little bit less. When he first came up, it was fastball, curveball. He throws more sliders now. Backed off the curveball some. He does have a changeup, but doesn't use it very much. Big, strong kid. I saw him taking BP yesterday, hitting balls out of the ballpark straight away center field. They signed him. Started talking about Sandy Koufax, making comparisons. A lot of pressure to put on a young kid, but he has lived up to the hype.
Already 15 pitches in the inning for Kershaw. Here's number 16. It's low, and it's full. 3-2. Dale Swain talking about, as a hitter, how do you approach Kershaw from the right side? He said, you got to look middle in. Early in the count, give him everything away. He doesn't work the outside part of the plate a lot. He likes to go in, so that's where you need to look as a hitter. Barney goes. The pitch is inside for ball 4.
Well, a chance to jump him early here.
Third baseman, number 8, Donnie Murphy.
Good lengthy at bat by Navarro. Works a walk. First and second, just 1 out.
Donnie Murphy hitting cleanup for the second time in 4 games. Cubs have used 10 cleanup hitters not named Alfonso Soriano this year. He made 89 starts in the 4-hole before he got traded to the Yankees. Murphy takes a strike. Anthony Rizzo watching from the bench to start this one. Tough matchup for a left-handed hitter. Now 0-2. Murphy from Southern California, a little closer to the Angels ballpark than here. He's from Corona, near Riverside. Said he didn't root for the Dodgers or the Angels growing up. He rooted for the Cleveland Indians because he was such a big Robbie Alomar and Omar Vizquel fan.
Man, were they fun to watch play. Even from the opposing dugout, to watch those guys turn double plays, magical.
Just underway. Barney singled with 1 out. Navarro then able to grind out a walk. And it's 1-2 to Murphy. Kershaw's pitch. Good take there. Love to hear from you. Lots of ways to get in touch with us. You can send us an email. That'd be the old school way. Doesn't seem old school, but it is compared to Facebook and Twitter. Really got in on his hands, and Kershaw has already broken 2 bats in the inning.
You're seeing what Dale talked about. Look middle in because he has worked a lot of the right-handed hitters in. A little cutting action on his fastball. As I shouldn't say a lot of the right-handed hitters. They're going to be all right-handed hitters for the Cubs tonight. Doing a nice job, though, working the count, making them work.
Kershaw making his 5th career start against the Cubs, a 161 earned run average, 3-1 through his first 4 outings. National League Cy Young Award 2 years ago. Last year's Roberto Clemente Award winner, baseball's top humanitarian. Not much left for him to accomplish. It only, as you said, 25 years old.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's thinking World Series. That's the next thing I want. A ring.
Time when a lot of left-handers are just making their way to the big leagues. Kershaw's got it pretty well figured out.
He's won a Gold Glove too. That 2011 season, pretty special. He won the pitcher's version of the Triple Crown. Led the league in earned run average, wins, and strikeouts. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 away, and it'll be up to Junior Lake.
Right over the top with that curveball.
Center fielder, number 21, Junior Lake.
So he doesn't use it as much now as when he first came into the league, but it's still a dandy swing and miss curveball. Very difficult for the hitters to recognize that pitch out of his hand. If he gets his third consecutive ERA crown, he will become the first to do so in the National League since Greg Maddux in '93, 4 and 5.
Strike called on Lake. It's going to be a high pitch inning. It's number 26.
Junior's hitting .390 against left-handed pitching so far this year.
He comes in with a career best 9-game hitting streak. 0-2.
A little look of disbelief, I think, from Junior. Watch this thing. That incessant pounding needs to stop.
Oh, you hear that too? I thought it was just in my head. Brand new speaker system here, and they're getting good use out of them.
Yeah, it's like you know, the annoying kid in school that the teacher has to put over, keeps pounding his desk with his pencil or just making noise for the sake of making noise.
Swing and a miss. Good changeup to end the inning. 29 pitches for Kershaw. And the Dodgers are coming up against lefty Travis Wood.
Men, you've tortured your face enough. End the face torture. New Dove Men Plus Care Face Lotion hydrates skin to keep it looking good. Take better care of your face with Dove Men Plus Care.
Anyone have occasional constipation, diarrhea, gas, bloating?
Yes.
One Phillips Colon Health probiotic cap each day helps defend against these digestive issues with 3 strains of good bacteria. Live the regular life. Phillips.
Seems a lot of people are not happy with their cars. Like Juan 2345 here. Well, good news, Mr. 2345. It's the Honda Summer Clearance Event, which means great deals from America's best value and most trusted brand. But the sale ends soon, so get here fast. Chop, chop. Put down the internet. Juan, I'm talking to you, man. Then your tweets can look more like these.
Get a great deal on a new car you'll love at the Honda Summer Clearance Event. But hurry in, it's ending soon.
Tomorrow, WGN America is the only place where Wednesdays rule. Wednesdays rule. Get it? Watch it. 2 hours of rules of engagement. Tomorrow at 8 on WGN America. Behind the scenes at the Parks and Recreation Department.
I'm surrounded by a lot of women in this department, and that includes the men.
Let's talk accessories. Dragon, serpent. Dragon, serpent.
This is my hell.
Parks and Recreation starts September 9th at 8.
Let's get the Dodgers starting lineup against All-Star Travis Wood, Carl Crawford in the leadoff spot, Puig, Gonzalez, Ramirez 2 through 4. It'll be Mark Ellis hitting 5th tonight, Andre Ethier in center. Juan Uribe is at 3rd, having a nice offensive year as well as with the glove. A.J. Ellis, the catcher, will bat in front of his battery mate, Clayton Kershaw.
Well, let's see the Cubs defensively. Who's going to run him down in the outfield? Different look tonight. McDonald, Lake, Gillespie, left center, right infield. Murphy, Castro, Barney, Ransom gets a rare start over first base. Deanna Navarro behind the dish for Travis Wood. He's 7-10, deserves to be better. Defense is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. 7-10, 322 through 26 starts. For Travis, been a little bit of a bumpy ride for him since the All-Star break. 1-4 in the second half. 0-3 with an ERA above 5 in August. He's had very few leads to work with.
He works against left-handed hitting Carl Crawford. Hey, as we get started tonight, congrats to Alfonso Soriano. Hit 2 home runs tonight, .399 and .400 in his career. Back with the Yankees. And they beat Blue Jays 7-1. Lost Robinson Cano to injury in that game. More on that later. Sharply hit on the ground right to Castro. Fires across to Ransom.
Dodgers right fielder number 66.
Big news today, a trade made as the Pirates have acquired former Cub Marlon Byrd and catcher John Buck from the Mets in a 4-player deal. Cano got hit on the hand, and Matt Harvey has got a partially torn UCL in his elbow. Says, I will be back next year for April 1. Now, is that a pre-April Fool's joke?
It's an optimistic young guy.
That is optimistic. Well, if he doesn't have surgery, that's possible. If he does, he's probably not going to pitch at all next year. Puig bunts, pretty hard bunt, barehanded play, and it was hit so hard it made it a real difficult barehanded pick for Murphy, and it'll be a base hit.
Yeah,
can you really call that a bunt?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the hardest bunt I've ever seen.
If it gets by Murphy, it's into the corner for 3 bases probably. Probably should have gloved that. If he didn't do it all over again, I think if he gloves it on the backhand side, that's his best chance. Now, Puig can really fly. It would not have been an easy play, but I think that was the best option.
He is an exciting player, and he's now 10 for 16 on the year against the Cubs.
He had been struggling. He had 3 hits, including a home run in the game last night. Prior to that, he had hit just 185 in the 15 games leading in to last evening's affair. Not a good base stealer. Doesn't stop him from trying. One of the challenges that the Dodgers face is trying to mold him a little bit in the ways of playing the game. Extremely talented kid. Speed, power, all the tools. But he runs into a lot of outs. He throws to the wrong bases. He makes a lot of mistakes on the field. And for a team that's headed to the postseason, that's, they got to tighten that up.
Fouled back by Gonzalez. 0 for 5 in the opener. Didn't matter as the Dodgers won anyway.
Travis lost to the Dodgers back at Wrigley on August 2nd. 6-2 game. He allowed 5 runs in 3 1/3. Struggled with his command in that one. Walked 5. Lifetime 1-2 with a 765 in 4 starts against this club.
Deep breath by Travis. The kick and the 1-2, and Gonzalez strikes out. He didn't even wait for the appeal.
Shortstop number 13, Henry Ramirez.
Good hard cutter to the outside edge. It didn't look like much of a swing, did it?
2 down, it's Hanley Ramirez, who homered last night.
Yeah, that did. Always does from that angle.
Since Ramirez came back from his second DL stint on June 4th, he has led the National League with a .605 slugging average. Had right thumb surgery after a World Baseball Classic injury. Left hamstring also had him on the shelf. He played in just 4 games before the month of June. Pitch popped up on the right side. It'll be Barney to end the inning. Boy, lots of good music to pick from here in LA. X as we go to break. No score.
What's the best thing about Long John Silver's?
I get choices.
Choices.
Classic batter right here.
I like the creamy garlic.
Love their zesty Asian.
Catch our 2-piece thick cut cod basket, now available baked, with your choice of side for just $4.99.
My way, my Long John Silver's.
Do you think the moon is really made of cheese? Guess it was.
Pringles, bursting with more flavor. What happens when delicious cheese and 5 grains combine with the great taste of Pringles? Introducing new Pringles Multigrain.
My mother made the best toffee in the world. It's delicious. So now we've turned her toffee into a business. My goal was to take an idea and make it happen. I'm Janet Long, and I formed my toffee company through LegalZoom. I never really thought I would make money doing what I love.
We created LegalZoom to help people start their business and launch their dreams. Go to LegalZoom.com today and make your business dream a reality. At LegalZoom.com, we put the law on your side.
You really couldn't come at a better time. These Chevys are moving fast.
I'll take that Malibu.
Yeah, excuse me. The Equinox in Atlantis Blue is mine.
I was here first. It's mine.
I called about that one. It's mine.
Mine.
It's mine.
No, it's not. It's mine.
Better get going. It's the Chevy Labor Day sale.
The Chevy Labor Day sale. Just announced $500 Labor Day cash now through September 3rd on most 2013 Chevrolet vehicles.
Rhino returns to Wrigley, and the Cubs play the Phils Friday 2 East.
The Doors, LA Woman. That's a title track off their 6th studio album. JD, that album ranked 364th on Rolling Stone's list of the 500 greatest albums.
I would have put him in the top 300. No surprise.
Yep.
Must have been a strength of schedule thing.
I had him at 347. Yeah. Swinging strike on Cody Ransom. Had a very strong first half. It has been a bit of a nightmare here in the second half. His playing time has diminished a lot.
Yeah, so he gets this assignment here tonight. He hasn't made a start in more than a week. And there's some pretty rugged numbers for Cody. Such a big contributor. One of the really good stories early on for the Cubs. All that power he was providing against left-handed pitching. It's been a dismal second half for him. He thought he was out. It's like, thanks, Skip. Thanks for giving me the start. It's against Clayton Kershaw. Good news, bad news deals. Finally in the lineup. Got to face the guy with a .72 ERA.
I think when push comes to shove, though, guys would rather be in the lineup than not, even if it is against a Cy Young contender. Ransom shaking his head as he heads back to the dugout. Make sure you check out Len and JD's baseball blog at WGNTV.com. It is sponsored by Jeff Vukovich, your nationwide insurance agent serving the area for 34 years. To join the nation, contact Jeff at jeffvuk.com. Nationwide is on your side. I have a post on the crazy season the Dodgers have had, and also a report on the Cubs minor league third base situation.
Yeah, link to a story that Keith Law had done on ESPN.com.
Swing and a miss by Darnell McDonald, whose first career home run was off Kershaw back as a Cincinnati Red in 2009. Broke his bat. That's what, 3? We should keep a count. Uribe gets him.
Right fielder, number 2, Cole Gillespie.
Expensive night.
Good thing the ball club's going home tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll run out of weapons.
What are big league bats going for these days?
I have no idea.
You should get them in bulk. You get a little bit of a deal. Cole Gillespie hitting 8th. 13th start overall, combined with the Cubs and the Giants this season. And he takes a strike. You just hope that the first inning was not the only chance to really do some damage tonight, as Kershaw had to make 29 pitches. That ball hit very well out into deep left center. Way back there, and it is caught. What a grab by Andre Ethier. Hasn't played much center field, but he's out there now with Matt Kemp on the disabled list, a Gold Glove winner in right 2 years ago.
Switch on the summer mindset with Bud Light Lime. It's the great taste of Bud Light with a refreshing twist of 100% natural lime flavor.
Baby, it's all sweet with me.
Bud Light Lime. Switch on summer.
Jack Link's Jerky presents Snackin' with Sasquatch.
Those aren't even cards.
Feed your wild side.
Men, you've tortured your face enough. End the face torture. New Dove Men Plus Care Face Lotion hydrates skin to keep it looking good. Take better care of your face with Dove Men Plus Care.
Research suggests cell health plays a key role throughout our lives. One A Day Men's 50 Plus is a complete multivitamin designed for men's health concerns as we age, with 7 antioxidants to support cell health. One A Day Men's 50 Plus.
Show it off, America. Show off that alternator you replaced. Show off the battery, the brake job, the rebuilt 454. You did it. There are a lot of places you can go to do it yourself, but there's only one place that can help you do it right. AutoZone. Because even the pros know parts are just part of what we do. We have the advice, the instructions, we even loan tools. So show it off, America. You did it right. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Law and Order Criminal Intent. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. on WGN America.
Cub fans, if you want to manage the game along with Dale Swaim, log on to WGNTV.com right now. Click on the WGN Game Zone banner to connect to all the up-to-the-minute stats and information while you're watching at home. Game Zone is sponsored by The Great Escape, pools, patio sets, play sets, hot tubs, more.
Travis Wood gets set for the bottom of the second. Just got a note from Robbie Aaron, the voice of the Daytona Cubs. Ben Wells, Kyler Burke, and Zach Cates have combined to no-hit the Dunedin Blue Jays 50 days after Matt Lucen's no-hitter.
Congrats.
So the D-Cubs' magic number is down to 2. 6 games to play in the Florida State League. Matt Lucen will join a pretty good group of Cubs players who will participate in the Arizona Fall League. Here's Mark Ellis. And he looks at a strike. Baez, Bryant, Soler, Almora. You know about all those guys. How about Armando Rivero, Dallas Beeler, and Arodys Vizcaíno currently on the Cubs disabled list. Wood chopping on that gum as he kicks and fires. It's low, and it's 2-1. Too many changes for the Dodgers in their lineup against the lefty Wood. We saw Crawford leading off. Gonzalez is in there. Ethier as well.
And despite the fact that Wood has been very tough on left-handed batters this year, Mattingly stays with those 3 left-handed bats. He only has 4 players on his bench. He doesn't have a lot of options. We're giving Jerry Hairston Jr. a start. But it's hard to second guess anything Don Mattingly has done in the last couple of months. He's got a big decision coming, big challenge coming as Matt Kemp is soon to come off the disabled list.
I don't feel sorry for him.
No, that's one of those good problems. So he realizes guys are going to be mad if their playing time is diminished a little bit, or even if Kemp is not in there every single day. He expects guys to be mad. He hopes they're mad. But big picture, they've got a chance to do something special here in LA this year. It would be selfish.
Line to the shortstop, Castro. Hey, don't miss Ryan Sandberg's Wrigley debut as the skipper of the Phillies. It comes up Friday, August 30th. It starts a long homestand against the Phils, the Marlins, and the Brewers. Tickets are available for all 3 series, so make plans to come on out and watch a game. To purchase tickets, go to Cubs.com. What a running catch by Andre Ethier to rob Cole Gillespie in the top of this inning.
And Gold Glove winner in right field. People question whether he can handle center, but that was a sweetheart of a play.
He looks at ball 1.
Great jump, great route. Would have been an easy double for Gillespie, maybe even 3. Tight zone here tonight. Two and 1. In it now, 2 and 2. Big crowd tonight. Gets well above last night to nearly 41,000. It is Rick Monday bobblehead night. The former Cub and former Dodger honored for his heroic saving of the American flag back in 1976. The first 50,000 fans getting that bobblehead. Talking about that, could have done it in April, but I think they wanted to wait till the Cubs were here because at the time Rick was a member of the Cubs. Just missed. It's 3 and 2. Juan Uribe is on deck. Rick in the Dodger radio booth. Charlie Steiner. Although I guess they're not on yet. Vin Scully's simulcast goes for the first 3 innings on radio. Yeah, Rick is out signing his book. He wrote a book, Tales from the Dodger Dugout or something to that effect.
Ethier gets hit on a 3-2.
Got him in the elbow pad.
A really good comeback year for Uribe. Hitting .270 with a .732 OPS. The first 2 years as a Dodger, he hit a combined .199 and spent time on the DL 3 different stints. They like his glove over there at third as well. Fouled off. 0-1.
Yeah,
the veteran.
And they like him in the clubhouse too. Free spirit, has a lot of fun. A year ago, hitting just a $186.
The video earlier this year, victim of the hidden ball trick.
Yeah.
His teammates ribbed him for it. They had a deal the other day where the kids come out and get a signed ball as the Dodgers take the field, and the kid tagged him. That's in the left. McDonald on the move, cradles it, makes a sliding grab. Last night between innings, they had Uribe on the scoreboard dancing to the music. So yeah, you're right. He enjoys himself.
Please replace your divots.
Catcher number 17, A.J. Ellis.
Cradled that. That's exactly what he did. He looked like a football player, which he was. A really good one coming out of high school. Heavily recruited by University of Miami. Came down a scholarship from University of Texas. Ran for over 6,000 yards in his high school career, something crazy like that.
The 0-1 on A.J. Ellis. It is a strike. 6 homers for Ellis. They've all come on the road.
Good on base guy, outstanding defensive catcher. One of the few homegrown Dodgers on this club.
Either you're hit by a pitch with 1 out. Now there are 2. Foul tip, strike 3. Now a song produced by Lou Adler, inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. The Mamas and Papas as we go to break.
Stopped into a church. I passed along.
Chicken for a buck.
Huh. Wendy's Monterey Ranch. Also a buck. Winner.
It's back. Wendy's Monterey Ranch Crispy Chicken. Crispy and delicious. Now just 99 cents.
Now that's better.
Wait. Prilosec's not made for immediate heartburn relief. Zantac's different. Zantac rushes relief in as little as 30 minutes. Prilosec can take 24 hours. Zantac. No pill relieves heartburn faster.
Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl is back. Unlimited breadsticks and salad, plus never-ending combinations of pasta and sauce, just $9.99. And even unlimited meatballs, sausage, or chicken for $2.99. It's all unlimited when you go Olive Garden.
Sup, homies?
Ready in a minute, Dad.
What's the 411?
I can meet you in the car.
Nah, bro, I'm cool. I'm just chill-maxing.
Is there something that you wanted?
We can't just spend a little QT as a posse on the download?
Dad, why are you talking like that?
I was just hoping you'd give me the last piece of bacon. Holler! Holla! I don't know.
When it comes to common language, we all speak bacon. The very best cuts, naturally hardwood smoked, it's unanimous food. It's Oscar Mayer.
We weren't really morning people.
Then we tried this Nutri-Grain Fruit Crunch Bar. So crunchy.
Crunchy granola, made with real fruit, 20 grams of whole grains. Now we love mornings.
The perfect shot starts with loved ones and ends with a bang. America's Funniest Home Videos, weeknights at 6 on WGN America.
I used to go there, when I used to open up the gates at 10 o'clock in the morning, I would get there. So I could watch BP, and I had some buddies that would go once in a while, but nobody went as often as I did. And so I'd sit by myself many times, and I learned the game. And you can learn the game from the center field camera on GN, too. You can learn a lot about it. And I was blessed to have that opportunity and blessed to learn the game from like a Jack Brickhouse, and a Vince Lloyd and a Lou Boudreau, and those type of guys that taught us all as kids growing up in Chicago about baseball. And there's the soundtrack to my life has a lot of music to it, but it's also got a lot of Cub broadcasts to it.
Travis Wood with a base hit as we start the third inning. That was Chicago native Ned Colletti, the GM of the Dodgers, former bleacher bum, 1969. Our AT&T U-verse replay. Find out what's possible with products and services from AT&T. Rethink possible. There's Ned. Feeling a lot better about his team than he did a couple of months ago. I'm sure not satisfied just yet. Castro with the pitcher on and nobody out. And a strike at the knees, 93 on the fastball. Pitch in the air. And to the right center, it'll be Ethier. 4 out number 1. Let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN.
Batting at second baseman, Darren Barney.
Barney, who's singled in the first. As great a year as Kershaw has had, it's been a tough year for him off the field. Lost his father earlier this season. Spent some time on the bereavement list in late April and early May. Last night, Zach Greinke was as good as we've seen him, and he drove in the game-winning run to boot.
So it's 5-0 in the month of August now for Greinke with a microscopic ERA.
Said I've been begging my manager to let me finish, and then he gave me the chance and I couldn't. Barney may have gotten Ellis on the backswing, 1-1. A strike.
And that's tough. That gets called in there. That creates a real conundrum for the hitters because it's so tough to get to that cut fastball up and in like that. You really got to cheat to get to it. Most guys do anyway. And if that's the case, that curveball becomes pretty much unhittable. We got a catcher's interference.
We caught him on the backswing earlier. Did he catch him on the actual swing this time? If so, that'll be an error on Ellis. And no at bat for Barney. Yeah, must have. Good old CI in the book.
Whatever it takes. It's a guy like Kershaw. Second chance now for the Cubs. They had first and second with 1 out in the first. And punched out Murphy and Lake to finish that inning. Navarro walked first time. I've had a good lengthy at bat.
Throw to second. Ball got away from Ellis. pitch to Navarro. That's going to drop down. Wood will score, and the Cubs are going to grab the lead. The throw goes to second. Deoner Navarro, the former Dodger, making it 1-0.
You got to take advantage of those opportunities when they come your way, and Navarro with 2 good ABs tonight. Walking down RBI single again. Kershaw trying to get that fastball in. He pulls the hands in and flips it out there into left center field. Wood with a little hesitation, but not a big problem with his speed. Barney able to make it all the way to third base with just 1 out.
Like to get some more here. It's Donnie Murphy with runners at first and third. Bottom part of the zone for a strike. So if you were starting a pitching staff, would you take Kershaw first? Just take him over Strasburg?
Wow, that's tough. Probably.
0-2.
I don't know how many teams are in the league. When do I get to draft again? When does it come back around?
You're strategizing. Murphy can't get it done. 2 outs. It'll be up to Lake. Kershaw can make you look bad. And it was a tough at bat for Murphy.
Center field, number 21, Junior Lake.
I talked at the start of the game that he's throwing his slider more than his curveball this year, but he's leaning fairly heavily on that curve tonight.
Lake a strikeout victim in the first. Fouled off. Junior with 49 hits his first 37 games, leads all rookies in hits since the All-Star break. He's got 4 home runs. The Cubs outfielders with 57 on the year, the 3rd most among all outfields in baseball. 0-2.
Back to that breaking ball, throw it down in the dirt, or go way up with a fastball. Or you can keep an eye on the speedy Deoner Navarro.
Feels like Kershaw has gone away from his fastball more often tonight than he normally does, at least early on. And of course, that could change later. And fooled the home plate umpire, Gary Cederstrom. See where this curveball was. Maybe high.
Yeah, you're not going to get a breaking ball up there called very often. You made a mistake with it. You want to throw it down.
When you had a night when your breaking ball felt really good early, would you go away from a game plan to use a pitch that was more effective, an off-speed pitch?
I think you tend to feel your way through a game. You know, just the way the ball's leaving your hand, the way the hitters are reacting to it. You have success, you stay with it.
The last 3 have missed, and it's full.
Well, they're convinced he's going to chase out of the zone. So far, Junior has not. Now we're down to cases here on 3-2, and that's always the challenge. You see a lot of hitters fall behind early, able to work their way back full, but at the end of the day, they'll end up chasing.
Navarro takes off with 2 outs, called strike 3 to end the inning. Late waited him out, and it cost him in the end.
Show it off, America. Show off that alternator you replaced. Show off the battery, the brake job, the rebuilt 454. You did it. There are a lot of places you can go to do it yourself, but there's only one place that can help you do it right. AutoZone. Because even the pros know parts are just part of what we do. We have the advice, the instructions, we even loan tools. So show it off, America. You did it right. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Chicken for a buck.
Huh. Wendy's Monterey Ranch. Also a buck. Winner.
It's back. Wendy's Monterey Ranch Crispy Chicken. Crispy and delicious. Now just 99 cents.
Now that's better.
Way off. Try the picante.
A little more to the left.
We're trying our best, sir. Maybe the round one.
You're not very good at this, are you?
Fire all 4.
Are you serious?
I'm waiting.
Make it rain. Bullseye. 4 flavors, 4 shapes, new Cheetos mix-ups.
Men, you've tortured your face enough. End the face torture. New Dove Men Plus Care Face Lotion hydrates skin to keep it looking good. Take better care of your face with Dove Men Plus Care.
Law and Order, Criminal Intent, weekdays at 5.
They're coming.
What? Oh!
They're coming.
Parks and Recreation is coming to WGN America in 2 weeks.
What? Yay!
I like that. Parks and Recreation starts September 9th at 8 on WGN America.
Time now for Xfinity Home from Comcast. We'll take a look at the Cubs in California this year. Mixed bag. Split a pair in Anaheim. Lost 2 out of 3. Don't go ahead. A 3-game series sweep at the end of July over the Giants, a high point. Just coming off a 1-2 trip to San Diego and losing last night. Get peace of mind with Xfinity Home, the total home security and home control solution that keeps you more connected to what matters most.
This is the first Cubs playing in all 5 California parks in one season. That, by the way, was estimated profit by a San Francisco band, the Grateful Dead. Kershaw will lead off here in the 3rd, trailing 1-0. He's hit 1 home run this year. Shows bunt and accepts a strike. That home run, the first of his career, off George Cantos here on opening day. Swing and a miss. Dodgers won that game 4-0. The home run led off the bottom of the 8th. So how about a game-winning homer by the starting pitcher in the first game of the season as he fouled tips for strike 3.
Trying to set the tone, didn't he?
Yep. Hey, make plans to attend the 29th annual Cubs convention this coming January. Your chance to meet former, current, and future Cubs through autograph sessions, Q&A panels, interactive experiences, and more. Book your room today at the Sheraton Chicago Hotel and Towers. Make sure you ask for the Cubs convention rate, or you can visit cubsconvention.com. You get the bright lights of 4 decks here at Dodger Stadium. It can be a very intimidating place to pitch, but you don't worry about Travis Wood. It's like his heart beats a little slower than most, and that's a good thing for a starting pitcher. Lake will make the catch. Crawford lines out, 2 away. I'm not saying Travis doesn't enjoy coming to Los Angeles. I'm just guessing he probably wouldn't choose to necessarily live here. He's an Arkansas guy.
Probably not a Southern California.
It's a little more quiet. As long as there's a fishing hole nearby, life is good.
Puig, a bunt single first time up. He likes to swing early. Just in that instance, a bunt early. He's hitting .608 when he puts the first pitch in play. Plus 2 tonight.
At 6:15.
Yeah, at least. Jumped on a first pitch breaking ball for a monster home run last night. He just goes up there ready to swing the bat, and you have to. I mean, it's a trade-off. As a pitcher, maybe you're willing to throw it in there because you got a chance to get an early out. Be careful though, because he hits the ball a long way.
A big part of the allure of Yasiel Puig is a little bit of the mystery surrounding him. There's still very little out there about him before he got here. Defected from Cuba to Mexico last year before signing a big $42 million deal with the Dodgers, which raised a lot of eyebrows around the game because there just wasn't a lot of info on him. He just got a great jump. The ball gets past Navarro, and Puig, thinking about third, is going to stay at second. I think a month ago he might have tried it.
Yeah, that's part of the game. They've been trying to calm him down on it. He tries to take every base possible, running as if he's invisible sometimes. I don't know what happened. Navarro never really reacted to the pitch. Maybe he had his eye trained on Puig taking off, and that was just a real bad pitch. But it was late getting over. Travis perhaps caught a spike. He looked back down at the dirt. Yeah. So, a lot of things conspiring against the Cubs there, including the fact that Puig has learned not to just keep running till they tag you.
We saw him diving, banging into walls at Wrigley Field back in early August. And he has had quite a series here already with 5 hits.
Yeah, I would argue maybe fewer strikes. I think the Cubs, that's the mistake they made with him in both the series at Wrigley and here. He's throwing too many pitches in the zone.
Ball to second. Outfield grass, in fact. Barney will get Gonzalez, who's 0 for 7 in the set. It's 1-0 Cubs after 3.
You really couldn't come at a better time. These Chevys are moving fast.
I'll take that Malibu.
Yeah, excuse me. Your Equinox in Atlantis Blue is mine.
I was here first. It's mine.
I called about that one. It's mine.
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 It's not. It's mine.
Better get going. It's the Chevy Labor Day sale.
The Chevy Labor Day sale. Just announced $500 Labor Day cash now through September 3rd on most 2013 Chevrolet vehicles.
Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl is back. Unlimited breadsticks and salad, plus never-ending combinations of pasta and sauce, just $9.99. And even unlimited meatballs, sausage, or chicken for $2.99. It's all unlimited when you go Olive Garden.
How are we going to decide whose shows get recorded and whose don't? We've got Dish, so we can record up to 6 shows at once. How are we going to decide what to get on our pizza?
Only the Hopper from Dish lets you record 6 shows at once during prime time. Call Dish today.
I wasn't exactly a fan of our last carryout deal, but this one is crazy.
The deal is a large 3-topping pizza, carry-out only for just $7.99, Monday through Thursday.
Monday through Thursday?
Thursday.
What happened to Monday through Wednesday?
We've just taken a great deal and we've made it better.
I'm gonna need some help.
Hey, here to help.
Hi, welcome to Domino's.
You know, whatever it takes. Thank you for calling Domino's. This is Patrick. Here you go. Enjoy your day.
Domino's carry-out special every Monday through Thursday.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs. Oh, yeah, Social Distortion. Covering the Johnny Cash Classic. Ring of Fire. Started up in Fullerton, California. Mike Ness and the guys. And if you like your ears to bleed, that's a good show to go see. Small club, Social Distortion. Whew. Loud guitars.
I'm going to make a playlist.
You think it's
all the songs I've never heard before?
You think it's loud here? Go to a Social Distortion concert. Hey, John C. Reilly.
Yeah, he was.
Dewey Cox.
Yeah, and also, you know, the Talladega Nights. Shake and Bake.
Played the catcher and For the Love of the Game.
Step Brothers. Front runners. They're all front runners out here. These people showing up.
Uribe will get ransom.
Batting next, left fielder, number 54, Darnell McDonald.
Now McDonald, selected from AAA Iowa 17 days ago.
The OPS, on base plus slugging, against Clayton Kershaw this year is .495. You know who has OPS as a .495?
Nobody.
Pitchers.
Yeah, there probably isn't a position player who would even qualify.
Yeah, the lowest in the league is Echeverria kid from Miami. He's got a .574 OPS.
Donald strikes out. Yesterday, Jeff Samardzija honored as the co-National League Player of the Week, along with Jose Fernandez of the Miami Marlins.
Number 2, Cole Gillespie.
A complete game win over the Nationals, then 8 innings to beat the Padres the other night.
Gillespie with 2 outs.
If you notice, when we get shots of the field, the deployment doesn't change very much for the Dodgers. Don Mattingly not really buying into all the shifting that we see around baseball. He's staying old school with his thinking. It's not that they don't talk about it or they don't consider it. They don't have people working on it here like the other clubs do, but he's just not a big believer in it. On his 3rd year managing the Dodgers.
A lot of people thought he was going to take over in New York for Joe Torre. He ended up taking over for Joe, but here instead. There's Torre's hitting coach. Full count on Gillespie with Travis Wood on deck. Late swing. Base hit to keep the inning alive.
Well, Gillespie should be in the 3-hole tonight. Robbed of a double last time. Solid single here. He's seen the ball well off of Kershaw. Career home run number 350 tonight for Aramis Ramirez. Brewers edged the Pirates 7-6. Walker hit number 9. Alvarez 32 for the Buccos.
Wood grounds out, and that will end the inning. Little Laurel Canyon sound from Dawes. 1-0 Cubs.
On Rules of Engagement, meet Grumpy.
If we get serious about adopting, we'll need these people to like us.
If they can't like me for who I am, then I'm not going to buy one of their used babies.
Dopey.
You can't hear me at all?
I can't hear you at all.
And sleazy.
You're shallow, lustful? Some chicks go for that.
Rules of Engagement, Wednesdays at 8 on WGN America.
Switch on the summer mindset with Bud Light Lime. It's the great taste of Bud Light with a refreshing twist of 100% natural lime flavor.
Baby, it's all sweet with me.
Bud Light Lime. Switch on summer.
Wait a sec. I found our colors.
We've made a decision.
Great. Let's go get you set up. We need brushes. We should check out our workshops.
Push your color boundaries while staying well within your budget walls.
I want to paint something else.
More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Right now, get Glidden Premium Paint in unlimited colors from only $18.94 a gallon.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that Old MacDonald was a really bad speller?
Your word is cow.
Cow. Cow. C-O-W-E-I-E-I-O.
Dag nabbit.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you, well, you know.
Come out to Wrigley Field this Saturday, August 31st. Watch the Cubs battle the Phillies at 3:05. The first 10,000 fans get an exclusive and limited edition Anthony Rizzo bobblehead. For more info or to purchase tickets, visit Cubs.com. One nothing. The Cubs behind Travis Wood have the lead.
Oh, yeah. Travis Wood's pretty good, too. We've been going on and on about Kershaw, deservedly so. But Travis Wood, an all-star that, you know, he scuffled of late, but a nice start here tonight. This would be a nice win if you come out here on the road, beat Kershaw and the Dodgers.
First half ERA 2.79, 6 starts since the break, 4.46. Has looked very sharp here this evening. Already his career high 27th start, career high in innings pitched. It's been a really good year for the All-Star as he faces Hanley Ramirez.
Flips a slow curveball up there for strike one.
Could have gotten the call, didn't. 1-1. Hack by Ramirez, and he fouled it back to the net. As you mentioned this, I apologize. Did you mention Aramis?
Yes.
250. Okay, so Soriano number 400, Ramirez number 350. So milestone night for the former Cubs. Line past the diving Castro. That's a leadoff single for Ramirez.
Accused at times of being disengaged, Hanley Ramirez, but when he's engaged, he is quite a ball player. Still just 29 years of age. Back to his best days in Florida, he's 342 one year. 2007, 51 steals while batting .332, had 48 doubles that year, almost a 50-50 man doubles and steals. That rarely happens.
So the Pirates, with their loss and the Cardinal win, they're now a game and a half out for the first time in basically a month. July 28th, the last time they were 1.5 back. Pretty well hit by Mark Ellis, late going back, and he's got just enough room. Tagging is Ramirez from first. And he'll get the second with one out.
Center fielder Andre.
Good base running by Ramirez. With nobody out to scramble back, tag up, and get himself into scoring position. Ellis has got a little pop, just 6 home runs this year. Takes Junior Lake pretty much to the wall. Ramirez realizing he was going to stay in the park and probably be caught. Tags up. Scampers on into second base.
Couple of shots here to tie it. That runner at second.
I really like that play when the catch in the outfield is the first out, because that ball's not caught. There's a chance he's going to score on it, and he's certainly going to make it to third base. They'd have second and third and nobody out.
Teams are much better at doing that, tagging on those fly balls than ever before.
What happens in baseball, you know, the game has been taught a certain way for years and years and years, and always on deep fly balls, go halfway, in case it drops in, then, you know. How many times does a major league outfielder drop a deep fly ball? If he can get to it, he usually catches it. I don't need to go to listen to Social Distortion to make my ears bleed. I can just come to Dodger Stadium. God bless Vin next door. I don't know how he puts up with it. He must have a cone of silence over there.
There he is. The greatest who ever lived. And he'll be back next year in the Dodger booth. Ethier draws the walk. The first one issued by Travis Wood.
Number 5, Juan Uribe.
Let's check out the Cubs
plays in order.
Ford. Upcoming schedule. Wrap up the road trip tomorrow. Back home on Friday. Ryan Sandberg and the Phillies are in. We'll hit the air. That's a 3 o'clock start on Friday. Ford go further in any one of Ford's many fuel-efficient vehicles. Check out America's freshest lineup at your local Ford store or at localfordstores.com. Again, a 3 o'clock start on Friday. I stand corrected. I guess it is 120 on Friday. 1-1 on Uribe. So we will hit the air at 1. Popped up down along the right field line and to the seats.
WGN was managing Uribe in Chicago. He said, I speak 4 languages: Spanish, English, Japanese, and Uribe.
Pulled that one way out of play. Kicks away, and Uribe is out. The runners will both move up on a wild pitch. But with less than 2 outs and first base occupied, the batter automatically out on that play.
Catcher number 17, A.J. Ellis.
Breaking ball in the dirt. Navarro called for it. He tried to glove it as opposed to just block it. Won't allow the Dodger base runners to move up. Now with the base open, decision for Dale Swaim. With Kershaw on deck. And then they're going to put him on.
So they will load the bases to face Kershaw.
An understandable strategy. Generally, you don't like to intentionally walk people this early in the game, but you've got a 1-0 lead. You just don't know how many leads you're going to get against Kershaw. You play the percentages here. Doesn't mean Kershaw can't deliver. He does swing the bat well.
Big hand for Kershaw. Two down and ball one outside.
And don't overthrow, just trust your stuff.
Pretty good hack by Kershaw. 1-1. To the high one and hit it foul.
Pinata. Ball chin high. Chin high, the lesser known of the sidekicks on Hawaii 5-0.
Outside, 2-2.
Number Chinho. Shorten up, swing the other way in the outfield.
And he got it. Swinging strikeout. How about some Toto going to break? Rosanna, 30 years old, believe it or not. 1-0.
Men, by 35, you've tortured your face with 940 hours of windburn, 7,017 pokes, 1 glass door, 63 months of baking sun, 4,021 close shaves, 599 repairs, 52 snowballs, and 4 deserved slaps. End the face torture. Use new Dove Men Plus Care Face Lotion. The non-greasy formula with SPF 15 hydrates skin to keep it looking good. Take better care of your face with new Dove Men Plus Care.
You like to try new things. Now we have bold new tastes like never before. You like things made by hand. We're now grilling up freshly made egg whites. You like to cool down. We just added a refreshing new smoothie. You get wrapped up in things. We're introducing new, delicious ways for you to eat. There's no one quite like you. Now more than ever, there's something for everyone to love at McDonald's. Be in our ad. Go to I'mLovinIt.com.
How are we going to decide whose shows get recorded and whose don't? We've got Dish, so we can record up to 6 shows at once. How are we going to decide what to get on our pizza?
Only the Hopper from Dish lets you record 6 shows at once during prime time. Call Dish today.
You gotta be kidding me with this carry-out deal.
I'm not kidding. Get a large 3-topping Domino's pizza for $7.99, Monday to Thursday.
Didn't it used to be through Wednesday?
We made it better.
Domino's carry-out special every Monday through Thursday. He wowed us as a player, and his number flies above. Friday, Rhino returns to Wrigley as the Cubs take on the Phillies. Friday 2 East. Your favorite civil servant.
I'll race you.
Really? Isn't that a little childish?
He's on WGN America. Parks and Recreation starts September 9th at 8.
Welcome back to LA, everybody. Don't miss the action as the Cubs take on the Brewers Saturday, September 7th at Wrigley Field. Game time is 3:05. Come early, bring the kiddos. First 4,000 children 13 and younger will receive limited edition American Girl doll-sized Cubs apparel. Please note the doll is not included. For more information or to purchase tickets, visit Cubs.com.
Travis Wood getting out of a bases-loaded jam. He struck out Clayton Kershaw. And it's still 1-0 Cubs. Castro, Barney, Navarro, top 3. And the Cubs order against the lefty. Ball 1. Just again. Edwin Jackson and Ricky Nolasco tomorrow. Off day Thursday and then back at it Friday. In at 120. Base hit, right field.
Batting next, second baseman, Darwin Barney.
Pitch did not get in on Castro, out over the plate a little bit. That's his stroke right there. That's a lot of base hits in that direction.
Barney with a single in the first reached on catcher's interference in the third. The bunt is caught by Gonzalez. 1 out.
Batting next, number 30, Deanna Navarro.
Darn was trying to push that ball out towards second base, thinking base hit.
Navarro, 2 stints as a Dodger. 139 games combined, 10 home runs. Putting together a career year to this point. Just over 200 plate appearances, a very healthy 865 OPS. His career mark 680.
Early in the year, coming off the bench, spelling Castillo mostly from the left side, but he's been so good from the right side. Dale Swaim has called his number more frequently here with a lefty on the mound.
Foul tip, strike 2. So Kershaw's windup, he got the toe tap, so it takes a little longer for him to release the ball, and then from the stretch, he just kind of falls toward home plate, gets rid of it in a hurry.
Yeah.
You got to be ready. Struck him out on a curve. It's his 7th. Let's take a look at the Cubs injury report, sponsored by Illinois Bone and Joint Institute. IBJI, helping you move better so you can live better. Go to IBJI.com. Pretty long list. Hopefully Valbuena and Sweeney will be back soon. Rafael Dolis also rehabbing. Scott Baker as well. Castro at first, 2 outs. Popped up by Murphy, foul ground, and no play. Jason last in the American League East, but Alex Anthopoulos has announced that John Gibbons will be back as the Toronto skipper next year. Been a disappointing year to say the least for the Jays. After that big deal with the Marlins, brought in R.A. Dickey. People thought they'd be a lot better.
Yeah, Dickey has not been able to duplicate the success he had in New York. Jose Reyes missed a lot of the year due to injury. Josh Johnson's been up and down and hurt.
Just a couple of steps off the bag. Kershaw fired over.
That's tough. You'd like to try to create something with Kershaw on the mound because he is so tough to hit, but trying to steal is a real low percentage play against this tandem, because when I don't think he has a good pickoff move to first, but as you mentioned earlier, he's fairly quick to home plate with that slide step, and Ellis has been really good throwing out base stealers. Castro got caught trying to steal in last night's ball game in the first. Wasn't all that close at first base.
A 2-2 offering bounced straight back into the second deck.
One thing that's kind of funky about Kershaw when he comes set, how close his feet are together. be difficult to maintain balance.
Full count. Castro will be moving here with 2 outs and a 3-2 count on Donnie Murphy.
Kind of funny, that shot from behind him, that high third shot we had from behind him, it looked like he was getting ready to bowl. Castro's
Are we
the
all
pin.
ready to bowl?
Castro's the 7-pin over there.
Good call.
Earl Anthony.
Ball 4.
Center fielder, number 21, Junior Lake.
With the shoes you're wearing tonight, you're always ready to bowl, too.
You never know when you're going to come across some alleys and the mood strikes you. Just remember, don't eat the potato chips with your bowling hand. Grease on your thumb, you get stuck in a little hole. Not good.
Good tip. Won the Lake.
I'll tell you what, the Cubs, to their credit, they've had a lot more traffic against Kershaw here tonight than you might have anticipated. A lot of good at-bats. Just 1 point so far. When you look at the numbers, they got the right guy at the plate, 390 against lefties. So far tonight, it hasn't worked out.
Bounce past Kershaw. It'll be charged by Ramirez, and just enough time to get late. Another great underrated LA band, the Plimsolls, headed to break. 1-0 Cubs.
Do you think the moon is really made of cheese?
Guess it was.
Pringles, bursting with more flavor. What happens when delicious cheese and 5 grains combine with the great taste of Pringles? Introducing new Pringles Multigrain.
Chicken for a $1.
Huh. Wendy's Monterey Ranch. Also a $1. Winner.
It's back. Wendy's Monterey Ranch Crispy Chicken. Crispy and delicious. Now just 99 cents.
Now that's better.
Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl is back. Unlimited breadsticks and salad, plus never-ending combinations of pasta and sauce, just $9.99. And even unlimited meatballs, sausage, or chicken for $2.99. It's all unlimited when you go Olive Garden.
Show it off, America. Show off that belt you replaced. Show off the fuel pump, the oil change, the upgrade. You did it. There are a lot of places you can go to do it yourself, but there's only one place that can help you do it right. AutoZone. Because even the pros know parts are just part of what we do. We have the advice, the instructions, we even loan tools. So show it off, America. You did it right. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Men, you've tortured your face enough. End the face torture. New Dove Men Plus Care Face Lotion hydrates skin to keep it looking good. Take better care of your face with Dove Men Plus Care.
Law and Order Criminal Intent. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. on WGN America.
1-0 Cubs, bottom of the 5th. Swing for the fences with the new Home Run Derby mobile game from MLB.com. Choose one of 32 Home Run Derby competitors, including everyone from the 2013 Derby. Available on iPhone and iPad and select Android devices. Download MLB.com for Home Run Derby game for free today.
1-0 Cubs. Dodgers will have their top 3 hitters, Crawford, Puig, and Gonzalez. In the bottom of the 5th. Huge crowd tonight here in L.A. Haven't had a lot to cheer about, at least the Dodger fans. There are some Cub fans here. Inside the bag, Ransom will step on first.
Dodgers right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Don't throw him a strike.
If you're going to throw him a first pitch strike, you better put it in a real good spot. He might take one, just change things up a little bit. But you can't bank on it.
Let it loose that time, 1-1.
The thing to watch on Puig is he is able to generate so much power with very little movement with his front side. There's not a big leg kick. Watch, just a little slight weight shift there as he rocks back, turns that toe in a little bit. When he turns his back, creates some torque like a golf swing. That's where he gets all his power. And the advantage of that with the leg kick, you got eye movement. Your head's kind of going up and down. He kind of stays pretty steady.
Two and 2. It's been a lot better tonight than he was against the Dodgers at Wrigley Field earlier this month. Just 3 1/3, gave up 5 runs, 5 walks, and 7 hits on August 2nd. Got him on the outside edge. 2 down.
Well, I think they got in his head. You know, with Travis shaking 3 or 4 different times and stepping off for another set of signs. Puig didn't know what was coming, and he just busted a fastball right over the heart of the plate. Looking back, questioning Gary Soderstrom, but no doubt about that one.
Shallow left. McDonald the grab.
Here come the bros. Barney Stinson is about to aid and abet a marriage. From the bachelor party, disgusting, horrifying, classic, to the big day. These bros stick together for better or worse on How I Met Your Mother.
Thursdays and Fridays at 8 on WGN America.
The only place I wanna be with people cooling in the streets. I'll take it back to my blood. Family, you're all over me.
Switch on the summer mindset with Bud Light Lime. It's the great taste of Bud Light with a refreshing twist of 100% natural lime flavor.
Baby, it's all sweet with me.
Bud Light Lime. Switch on summer.
You really couldn't come at a better time. These Chevys are moving fast.
I'll take that Malibu.
Yeah, excuse me. Your Equinox in Atlantis Blue is mine.
I was here first. It's mine.
I called about that one. It's mine.
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 Actually, it's mine. It's mine.
Better get going. It's the Chevy Labor Day sale.
The Chevy Labor Day sale. Just announced $500 Labor Day cash now through September 3rd on most 2013 Chevrolet vehicles.
We weren't really morning people.
Then we tried this Nutri-Grain Fruit Crunch Bar.
So crunchy.
Crunchy granola made with real fruit, 20 grams of whole grains. Now we love mornings.
How are we going to decide whose shows get recorded and whose don't? We've got Dish, so we can record up to 6 shows at once. How are we going to decide what to get on our pizza?
Only the Hopper from Dish lets you record 6 shows at once during prime time. Call Dish today.
It's good. I hear it's really good. I haven't seen it yet.
When is it out recently? Is this a recent
Yes.
release?
It's on one of those premium channels.
Yeah, that's...
You got that fancy thing called cable. You could probably find it. And some fouls back. No, the band, the Eagles, not the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm thinking it was going to be the Ron Jaworski biography.
Life and Times of Max Runniger.
Off the leg of Kershaw. Ransom has a hit. And the Dodger athletic trainer ready to head out just to make sure Kershaw is okay.
Trainer should be heading down to Don Mattingly to check his heart rate. That comebacker bouncing off of his ace. Donnie just now coming out of the dugout. He had to gather himself. Get a little leather on this one. Meeting on the mound, the Dodger general manager, Ned Colletti, the owner, have all gathered to check on the status of Clayton Kershaw. How about Cody Ransom delivering? So that's what the third time they've had a leadoff knock to start an inning. See if they can cash another one in here.
Left fielder, number 54, Darnell McDonald.
McDonald 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And for his first homer and RBI as a Cub. Kershaw will check on the runner. Clyde Tombaugh, great uncle of Clayton Kershaw, discovered Pluto 1930. Worked in Flagstaff at the Lowell Observatory.
Yeah,
Pluto's now what, a dwarf planet?
None too excited that they eliminated Pluto as a planet. That little step back move may be his best pickoff move, but I think his best weapon in holding runners is just his delivery. Six Cub hits tonight. The Dodgers 3. The Beard is up in the Dodger pen. He came in to finish the ball game last night.
Giants closer. 2-0 on McDonald. Kershaw coming home. It's high, 3-0. Mentioned Kershaw from the Dallas area. Went to Highland Park High School. Doak Walker, Bobby Lane. Graduated from that high school long before Kershaw did. He did attend that high school with Matthew Stafford, the Detroit Lions quarterback. Played on the football team together. Middle school, as well as in high school.
Looks like he would have been a flanker.
McDonald takes a walk.
Right fielder, Cole Gillespie.
With the pitcher on deck, you would almost think there's no way they would bunt here. But Travis Wood handles the bat well. He might have Gillespie bunt. First visit was for an injury, so this is the first official trip to the mound. It's Rick Honeycutt, the longtime pitching coach.
Stay tuned. Micah Mater, Jim Ramsey, and Rich King will have the WGN News immediately following our broadcast. Gillespie's had some good swings. A ball deep to the warning track in left center. And his first at bat, singled to center the second time up, and he bunts foul this time. How about that? Bunting in front of the pitcher. Well, it's not just any pitcher, it's Travis Wood, who has 3 homers on the year and has a hit and a run tonight.
Yeah, and that would force Don Mattingly to make a decision. If you get the bunt down here, you have second and third, 1 out. He would have to make a decision as to whether to pull his infield in or not. I suspect he would. Maybe we'll find out. No bunt. Sometimes the manager will take the bunt off in that situation, thinking that his hitter might get a fastball over the heart of the plate to swing at. Two and one.